All right, hey everybody. So welcome to another off-campus season 1 episode thoughts video. So for today's video, I am talking about season 1 episode 4 entitled The Breakup. But before we get into all that, I just want to do a quick check-in with you guys, make sure you guys are doing okay, make sure you're getting enough to eat, are you getting enough to drink, are you getting enough to sleep, are you drinking enough water, are you guys taking care of yourself, because mental health is so important, and taking time to yourself, taking care of yourself is very important. So I just want to check in with you guys and make sure you guys are doing okay. And before we really get into the talking about this episode, I want to talk about the first thing that appeared on screen when the episode starts. This episode deals with themes of sexual assault. Viewer discretion is advised. If you or someone you know has been sexually assaulted or abused, you are not alone and help is available. Connect with RAIN's National Sexual Assault Hotline for 24/7 crisis support. That's RAINN. Call 800-656-HOPE or text HOPE to 64673. If you live outside of the U.S. and need help with sexual assault or abuse, please seek help from one of your local support services. And this was actually another really great episode. There's several things that I really do want to talk about when it comes to this episode. And of course, the first thing that I want to talk about, and again, this is going to be like one of the running themes throughout this video, as it will be throughout a lot of these videos, is the performances of Ella Bright and Belmont Kalame. I promise I'll know how to pronounce this man's name. But Belmont and Ella, their performances in this episode were actually were out of this world. They were really out of this world. So anyway, with this very first scene, Hannah has just asked Garrett to give her first orgasm in a while. That is not by her. That is not done by her. And so she opens up to Garrett, and again, like this is not the first time that we've actually seen just like how comfortable Hannah feels with Garrett, how safe Hannah feels with Garrett, how relaxed Hannah feels with Garrett, as she opens up to him about her assault. And I just thought that this scene was like beautifully written. It was beautifully well acted by Belmont and Ella. I mean, again, they just have like insane chemistry, and Ella and Belmont just completely knocked this out of the park. And one of the things that I really did like about this scene, other than the performances, the writing, is the moment where Hannah tells Garrett that one of the things that she learned from her therapist is that the assault does not define her. And I thought that was actually a really great moment. Then we cut to, so another scene that I want to talk about is a scene between Stephen and Belmont, between Dean and Garrett. And again, like this is something that many guys need to hear. This is something that many guys need to hear. So basically, Garrett is working out, Dean comes in, and Garrett decides to ask Dean for advice on, how do you make a girl, orgasm. And Dean, and Dean says something. So Dean says, trust. That's it. She's just gotta feel completely safe, like completely relaxed. But, and this is important, consent is key. And she can't consent if she doesn't feel safe. Let me say that again. Consent is key, and she can't consent if she doesn't feel safe. She can't consent if she doesn't feel safe. Get that through y'all's head. So you just got to figure out whatever makes a specific girl who is not Hannah feel safe. And so remember, if she does not feel safe, she cannot consent. And so of course Hannah comes over to the house, and almost immediately, Garrett can kind of see that, because Hannah is wearing Allie's dress, like he can already see that, and he's already trying to put her mind at ease. He's already trying to make her feel comfortable, trying to make her feel relaxed. Like when he notices, like, oh, how uncomfortable she feels in the dress. And so he's like, hey, you can literally, would you literally like to wear literally anything else? And he gives her a shirt. And he does what, and this is a scene that we've seen played out many times before. The girl changes, and the guy turns around, but, oh, he's the hero, so he's got to sneak a little peek. He's got to, catch a little glimpse of her. But no, Garrett stays turned around the entire time. And so when Hannah realizes that, she says, hey, by the way, you're gonna see me naked anyway, and you're gonna see me naked anyway. Why aren't you looking? Like, hey, it's like, why aren't you looking? And he's like, not until you want me to. Again, consent is key. Consent is sexy. And of course, we get again another beautifully played scene, really great scene by Belmont and Ella, where they. Well, first of all, we see the beginnings of "Baby, Now That I Found You," where Hannah realizes that this song is like in Garrett's playlist, and she and he's like, oh, I just want to set the mood, and so it's like she starts playing it, and again, like, they start dancing, they start like relaxing, and they start and again, it's the foreplay, as Dean said. Don't skimp on the foreplay. Make it 5 play, make it 6 play, make it 7 play. Like, don't skip on the foreplay. And so, they kind of, decide to, dance a little bit. They kind of like have a little bit of fun. They relax. And then it comes time to get physical. And almost immediately, Garrett can kind of sense that Hannah is very uncomfortable. That even though Hannah is trying, she is still very, very, very uncomfortable. And he stops immediately. He pulls back immediately. Now she's trying, to pull him back in, saying, no, it's fine, I promise. And there are so many guys who would just bulldoze right past that, who would just hear, no, it's fine. But again, Garrett reads the body signals. He reads the body language. He reads the body language, and he can see that she's very uncomfortable, and he stops. And again, they have this really great back and forth. And again, like, one of the great things that he says to her is like, you're not broken, Wellesley. You're not broken. And so he says, hey, I have an idea. Since, I can't give you an orgasm, like, I have another suggestion. Now, my breath hitched. Now, I don't know why it hitched, because I've been seeing like a lot of you praise the scene. I've been seeing like a lot of you guys, praise it. So I don't know why my breath hitched a little bit. And so they decide to give themselves pleasure, while they watch each other. And again, and I think this might be like one of the steamiest scenes that I've ever actually seen. Like, one of the most romantic, steamiest scenes I've ever actually seen in a movie. Or in a TV show, I should say. And so, this is just like so beautifully played by these two actors. Really, really, really beautifully done, really well done. And I'm sure it was not comfortable on set. I'm sure that it was really awkward on set. I think that both actors have spoken very openly about how uncomfortable or how awkward. I don't want to say uncomfortable, like how awkward shooting this was. Or especially, I think Belmont has spoken about like how awkward it was shooting him. Pleasuring himself. But yeah, no. And again, just it was very beautifully done. And then, one of my favorite things about this episode, one of my favorite things about this episode is the runner that happens with Tucker, where he has to take care of the fruit, and literally like every single time he drops it or something happens to the fruit, he gets a much bigger fruit. And another thing that happened this episode is the breakup between Allie and Sean. And again, Sean is a condescending prick. I don't care if you've been through this, Sean. You were still a condescending prick during this scene. Allie, get up. You deserve better. Stop it. But yeah, no, like Sean is just a complete condescending prick in this scene. And of course, we get to drunk Shakespeare. Now, I've been looking forward to this since I first heard you guys talking about it, because Shakespeare is one of my all-time favorite things, and I just was like picturing everything, and it was like everything beyond my wildest dreams. And one of the really great moments during this scene is when Allie just has a complete Shakespearean breakdown, and Dean is just like locked in. I mean, Dean just locks in. Dean just locks in. I mean, ooh, he's got it bad. He's got it bad, and they are my favorite ship. And Dean just locks in, and he is the first one, to start clapping for her at the end of her speech. I really hope that "do not call" is literally anybody else. I really hope it's not Sean. That Allie calling somebody at the end of this episode. I hope it's anybody but Sean. It better not be Sean. Please, God, just to be done with this relationship. I don't like Sean whatsoever. That's nothing against the actor. I think the actor's actually doing pretty good. But yeah, no, just go away. And then, of course, we get to the moment where Justin finally asks out Hannah, and they decide to go out. And again, you can just see the juxtaposition of Justin and Garrett. How when Hannah pulls away, Garrett, is very respectful. He's like, okay, let's stop. But what does Justin do? Like when she starts to hem and haw, as they're standing there in the after party, like what does he do? He gets mean. He gets angry. He snaps. And again, and you can already see like the juxtaposition because like when Hannah and Garrett are talking in the kitchen, and she asks him, "Hey, why do you like this? Why do you like this song?" Garrett, gives a very heartfelt response to it. He gives a very heartfelt response, and Justin just gives a very tried and true, I like it because of this musical instrumentation. I like it because why didn't I think of this first? It was a very condescending. It was a very stupid answer. But anyway, and hopefully this means that no, they're probably going to break up a lot. They're probably going to get back together, break up, probably keep them apart, throughout the rest of this show up until the final episode. Just predicting that. But anyway, we get this really, really great moment where Garrett is on the ice and Hannah comes over the speaker and Ella, the voice of an angel, singing. Ella's version of "Baby, Now That I Found You." And when he was running to her, run, boy, you better run. But yeah, no, this was like another really, really, really great episode. I thought the performances were out of this world. I thought the writing was actually really well done. It was very, the assault stuff was very, very, very beautifully handled. By Ella, by Belmont, by the writer, by the director, by all involved. Drunk Shakespeare was easily, surpassed my wildest expectations. And again, like this is another strong episode in what is very quickly becoming my favorite show of the year, or my favorite new show of the year so far. But yeah, no, go ahead and jump down to the comment section below. Let me know what you think about all this. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. As always, remember, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's go through all the stuff you'll be able to find on this channel right now. So I'll be bringing you guys constant updates on the After film series. It ends with us, Hush Hush, The Mister, The Ballad of Sunbirds and Snakes, Sunrise on the Reaping, Crave, Wicked, Midnight Sun, the Twilight animated series, Off Campus, Red, White, and Royal Blue Wedding, and a whole bunch of other book to entertainment adaptations as we go through the life of this channel. You guys are going to be so updated, you'll be begging me to stop the updates. Because I was terminated for so long, there's still some stuff from after we collided that I do have to catch up on, including topic videos, and those are coming sooner rather than later. As always, remember, this channel would not be able to grow to the heights that it has without you guys, and so for that, I'm eternally grateful. I know there are plenty of fans out there, old and new, who have no idea, absolutely no idea that this channel exists or that it's even back from termination in the first place. So please keep sharing the channel. Please keep spreading the word of Charles' Movie Channel, because this will easily be one of the best, not the best, book to entertainment adaptation channels you'll find right here on YouTube, or dare I say anywhere. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing. My name is Charles. Welcome to the Book to Entertainment Adaptation channel. I'll see you later, Book to Entertainment fans. And until next time, take care. Love you. Bye-bye.